Finally, sa unang pagkakataon ay binasag na ng negosyanteng si Victor Consunji ang kanyang katahimikan kaugnay sa kontrobersyal na hiwalayan nila ng dating asawang si Maggie Wilson. Matatandaang sa kabila ng mga maiinit na post ni Maggie sa SHOTCUT ay nanatiling tahimik si Victor. Sa isang pahayag na inilabas ngayong araw na ipinost ng The Star reporter at columnist na si Iris Gonzalez, sinabi ni Victor na binabasag niya ang kanyang katahimikan matapos ang increased malicious online attacks ni Maggie para protektahan ang kanyang mga anak at pamilya. Nakasaad sa official statement ni Victor, Official Statement of Victor Consunji on Criminal Acts Committed by Margaret Wilson. In light of recent events and increased malicious online attacks by Ms. Margaret Wilson, I make the statement to express once and for all my position regarding her systematic harassment and bullying of my family, friends, colleagues, and of myself and Ms. Rachel Carrasco specifically. Up to this point, I have done my best to remain silent, resorting only to lawful remedies to answer unlawful acts malign to tarnish our reputations and character. And while it is lamentable that Ms. Wilson has debased herself through her social media posts and stories, it has always been my stance that this abhorrent behavior is undeserving of my attention. However, having said that, the persistent prodding and dissemination of misinformation by Ms. Wilson warrants at least a simple asseveration of facts. Ms. Wilson faces 3 arrest warrants for adultery, acts she committed willingly and deemed worthy of trial by our honorable judiciary. She faces 16 arrest warrants for cyber libel and counting. Once again, the consequences of her own ill-advised judgment and mockery of the law. She is currently a fugitive, unwilling to face judgment, fleeing as an admission of her own guilt. Her relatives who occupy my property are in violation of my lease contract. Lastly, she faces multiple civil cases pertaining to the collection of unrecovered funds and swindled investments. While previously I would have agreed to an amicable separation and settlement, Ms. Wilson's behavior to deliberately disrupt my son's peace and to provoke, threaten, and subject me, Ms. Carrasco, or the people around us to a trial by publicity will fail to yield her any financial or personal gain. In fact, her disgraceful actions are the specific reasons I have resolved to enforce the existing prenuptial agreement, strictly and without further consideration. Lastly, in all of this, I will protect my family, my children, and my loved ones. With every attack, manipulation, swindle, scam, and insult conducted and propagated by Ms. Wilson and her affiliates, no matter how slight, I will ensure to institute the appropriate legal proceedings.